With you helping me raise the hype with your flash dance mob, I feel like FunPalooza is going to be amazing. That's the spirit. I never doubted you for a second. I was about to reply with a totally witty retort about doubting and time. However, we were interrupted by the sounds of a bell chime. The hall will be closing in 30 minutes. It's over already? I was just getting started. I'd barely seen anything yet. I could do this for at least another 4 hours. I am frightened and confused as to how you still have so much energy left, Teo. I amaze even myself sometimes. As for me, I was exhausted, allowing yawns to escape my mouth. Well, I'm officially pooped and ready to go home. Before you go, yeah, Teo, this is it. He's gonna ask me. He's gonna ask me like how I feel about it.
Hey, before you go, you wanna maybe go get dinner with me?
Yes, sure. Even if it's just with friends or very good friends, huh? Is this really happening? Am I seeing the smooth, talking, witty Teo actually have a lust for words? His face flushed, his consonants stuttered. Wow, Teo is actually nervous.
I mean, it's been such a long day and I haven't seen you eat anything. And, I'm really hungry, so I figured I'd extend the invitation. No one likes eating alone, right?
I mean, I am a foodie, so yeah. I realized I was staring at Teo wide-eyed and hadn't really responded yet. I was letting him babble on, trying desperately to keep his composure. I should say something, but I should also be very clear about my intentions. Sure, what are friends for? Let's grab chow. It's a date. See, the thing is, he's so enticing. Even though, again, physically, he's not my ideal. He's not my ideal physically. But there's just something so alluring about him. It's a date then. Okay, if we can call it a date, how about it? I can't help it. I've got to tease him a little more. It's only since he's flirted with me so many times.
So, if you,
He's so adorable. I give him my most flirty wink, doubled with a sassy smile. Okay, there's teasing and there's cruelty. I let him off the hook. Relax, yes, let's go grab some grub. I'd love to share a meal with you, Teo. Thank you. Teo relaxes when I declare my intention simply, and with a bit of whimsy.
All right. Consider it a date then. How about the food court here at the convention center?
You know the one about 50 feet over yonder? Smells of fried oil and ridiculously overpriced food. You sold me on fried oil smell. Huh, great. How are we doing? We just went past Percy. Ew, interesting. How is it gonna end? Great. I've got a hankering for some fries. Me too. Teo and I continued our conversation as we walked over to the closest food vendor, tucked away within one of the many expo halls. Starving, we ordered the biggest serving of fries. And when we both sat down to enjoy our fried potato delicacies, we instantly realized that one order would have been sufficient to feed us both. We both laughed happily at our mountain of fries. It's a fry folly. There's no way we can finish this all. Teo, we set our hearts and stomachs to the task. We can conquer them all. Together with you, we can conquer anything. We came close to finishing our food, but in the end, the tasty potatoes reigned supreme. With our hands resting on our bellies, the groans leaving our lips, we waddled away from the table we shared.
Hey, thanks for spending the whole day with me. I had a ton of fun.
Me too. You know what? I did too. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. I'd be up for that. Call me whenever you like. I lean over and give Teo a quick hug. He stands still, somewhat stunned by the whole situation. I turn away before he can see my cheeks flush. Cool. Interestingly enough, what happened with me and Gavin, I don't know if we ever officially called it a date, but it could have still been a date. Then I had another date. I've had a lot of dates. It's cool. All in all, a successful day. Hark, you have a new text message. Operation Hot Dog, takedown, mission complete. Asset extracted, and heading home for a leisurely bath and some anime. Huh? She hacked the video signs and snuck away. Look at the screens. Our flyer's airing there now. Wow, I didn't know Ashley was a hacker. Maybe we should swap tips. I'd like the Funplex to commit fewer felonies rather than more, Iris. Oh, okay. Right, time to head home. I promised I would meet Juniper just outside the main exit of the hall, and that's exactly where I was headed. The rush of fresh air hit me as I pushed the double glass doors open. It was nice, refreshing, and had a much better smell than the one I had been around all day. I didn't have to wait long until I saw Juniper. She bounced happily up to me. So, how was your first Max, Hark? It was fantastic, exhausting, unforgettable. It was fantastic. The amount of support I got from my friends today was amazing. I know I can always count on them, and I feel like we bonded closer as friends. I can't wait to go back next year. As to be expected with the convention, although in your case, you really outdid yourself and got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have, yeah? How do you figure? Well, most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering. And like any good caterer, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found interesting ways to push FunPalooza and promote the Funplex as a whole. You worked your butt off to do it, so rather than attending Max, you were Max. Sure feels that way. I'm totally drained. I kinda envy you, you know? It sounds like you had some great adventures today, other than designing that flyer. I didn't do that much beyond playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff, but let me tell you, they are really super cute shirts. I'm glad I could support you though, even if it was just, by doodling up a flyer. It's hardly a doodle, you did great with designing it. Trust me, you're better off not being a caterer. It was rough. It's hardly a doodle, you did great work designing it. Hey, don't sell yourself short. That flyer looked pretty professional. Looked super professional. I mean, no fun Comic Sans, but still pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hark. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself. Okay, let's get home and get some real rest. We've both earned it. In fact, I'd say we took it. Juniper, don't. She's gonna say to the max. She's totally gonna say to the max. To the max! Hee. Nice. What a day. I'm surprised we got so many Teo points. Good gravy. We're way above Gavin. I wasn't expecting that. We got above Percy for the time being. I feel like the next day is going to be more Percy centric. It's probably going to be hanging out between Percy and Queen Bee. After that moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I knew that Juniper and I took the train back home, heated up some pizza bagels, and I safely made it to my comfy bed. I think I was still in shock. At the beginning of this day, I thought that no one was going to know about FunPalooza. We'd be stuck as a relatively unknown mom-and-pop arcade. But now, it seems like the whole world knows. Which is great, but also pretty nerve-wracking. I sighed heavily, letting all my mixed emotions flow over me. There was no turning back now. What I set in motion will stay in motion. It can only get bigger and better from here. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself as I drift to sleep. I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everyone at the Funplex about all I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. And before I know it, FunPalooza will be upon us. I know what the next chapter is going to be about, and I am excited. I am ready to board this train. You've cleared level 3 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. Teo's definitely taken a liking to you. Dance Fever. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 12,050 points. Go for the high score. Actually, I don't know what the high score is, but hey, go for it anyway. Onward to level 4. Nice. Level 4. Player versus player. Ooh, PvP. Interesting. Player versus player. I wonder what this is going to be about with the Palooza. It is the future year 20XX, and this is my hour. Max has come and gone, and we're hoping a good number of folks who reached out there will be here today at my big event. FunPalooza. This is a make or break moment for me. My chance to put the Funplex on the map. My chance to make something more of this job than a 9-to-5 vacuuming the carpet and looking for missing ski balls. My chance to prove to myself that I can do this. Everybody's counting on me to bring in the customers and keep them coming back for more. Without that, we're constantly at risk of the Funplex shutting down. So, no pressure or anything. Here I am in the break room, psyching myself up, watching the clock. Once the little hand hits the 10 and the big hand hits the 12, FunPalooza is a go. I don't want to be nervous. don't want to be freaking out like I was at Max. I want to face this with absolute confidence. But, well, sadly, in me and not someone else, and those old instincts to assume that everything will go wrong, those feelings are still hanging on. Almost time to hit the stage. You ready, Hark? No. Yes? You know what? Let's go with yes, even if it's the no. I know exactly what you're feeling, Hark. Your heart is racing and your breath is shallow, and you feel like you might pass out any second. Check, check, and check. I get the same way before a major community event, but I'll let you in onto my little secret. I take those thoughts of I'm anxious and instead I tell myself I'm excited. Both emotions have the same effects on the physical body, but changing the mental outlook works wonders. So let's hear it. I'm, excited?
Right!
Perfection! Now don't stop. You keep telling yourself that, and I'll keep everyone else dancing. In the end, everybody wins. Dance on! 10 o'clock, time to do this. You can do this, Hark. And you know what? Even if the family curse makes you fail miserably and crash and burn, at least you can say you took an honest whack at it. You'll never succeed if you don't at least take a few whacks. With that settled, I push the door and out into the arcade. Let's be honest, we'll probably get maybe a dozen randos anyway. No big deal, right? And that is not a dozen randos. This is considerably more than a dozen randos. Well, congratulations, so far so good. You've got people in, so the FunPalooza is at least off to an amazing start. Wait, why am I panicking? This is a good problem to have. We wanted a big crowd for the event. Okay, it's more folks to wrangle, but I can do this. I can do this. I step out in front of the crowd, waving for attention. Look at the uncomfortable smile on my face. Hey! Hey, everyone. Briefly, I look down to make sure I'm wearing pants, unlike my nightmares about public speaking. Welcome, everyone, to FunPalooza at Francine's Arcade Funplex. Today, we've got some awesome things in store for you today. I'll go over the basics, then we can get this party started. First, the token machines will be spitting out extra tokens when you buy $5 or more of them, so make the most of it. Second, the Fist of Discomfort tournament, we're streaming it live on Queen Bee's channel. Sign-ups are at the prize desk. See the giant pink flamingo for details. Third, a high score contest for nearly every other game is in the arcade. Register your 3-letter initials with Gavin at the desk to join in. Whoever holds the top score at the end of the day gets a trophy and tokens. We're planning a monthly high score challenge leaderboard, so let's get that started. Fourth, Teo will be managing a Showtime stage tournament. For those of you eager to get your groove on, go see him. Fifth, I can confirm the rumors. We're going to have a Magical Moon Cuties playable on the floor today. The Funplex is home to the indies. Finally, in a few minutes, I will be revealing our new rare game. Only a few prototypes were ever made, and today, you'll get to play one of them. All of those things were on the flyers and the promotional website and so on, meaning the point-by-point was kind of redundant. They're ready to go. But I should pump the crowd up a bit to get them excited. Can't half-a this either. The time has come to prove that earning top score is a worthwhile career path. Veteran or newbie alike, I hope you all have a lot of fun and make new friends today. I'm gonna crack a joke. The time has come to prove that earning top score is a worthwhile career path. Your parents always wondered if all those hours wasted playing games would pay off. Well, today, they're gonna pay off in spades. Tokens aplenty, cheap plastic trophies, and immortal glory within the hallowed halls of the Funplex await our valiant and noble champions. Who shall rise above to stomp the most turtles, collect the most coins, and blow up the most alien invaders? Let's find out. It's time for FunPalooza! Yep, that got him excited. Right, okay, now it's time to reveal our new rare game and get this show underway. Gavin and Naomi wheel the tarp-covered game out from the back room. Excitement builds in the crowd as it's pushed into place. My friends, I give you Wyvern Keep, a rare Laserdisc-based game where you're a daring princess rescuing a prince from the clutches of an evil lizard. And The crowd goes mild? I thought Laserdisc games played terribly. Isn't that why would they stop making them? They're not all bad. They can be kitsy nostalgia at least. Could be fun. Maybe I'll give it a shot after I'm out of the FOD tourney pools. Not the outburst of joy I'd hoped for. Oh man. But I thought this game was really sought after by collectors and stuff. That's different from being popular.
I suppose.
I wouldn't worry though. Today's crowd is fairly hardcore. Once more casual players are wowed by the animation, it should pay for itself. Gavin seems to be confident about it, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Didn't Hart kinda get it for free? My point stands. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks. I'm about ready to give up on this for now and move on to other things when I spot something out of the corner of my eye. Very hesitantly, a young girl approaches, eyes full of wonder at the cartoon playing before her of the daring princess. And after dropping in 2 tokens, she starts to play, standing on her tiptoes to do so. Games are meant to be played and loved. The players that grow to love them, players like me, always find them in the end. Hopefully that girl will have cherished childhood memories of Wyvern Keep, just like I did. My nerves unwind somewhat on seeing everybody ready to go. Maybe today will work out just fine after all. Because, yeah, I mean, it is a little bit of a letdown at the beginning, but hopefully that's not going to affect the rest of this day. With the event underway, folks head off to sign up for the high score challenges, the FOD tourney, or just go play some games. As for me, I work my way through the crowd and back to the desk. One last thing to do, check in with our VIPs before they dive headfirst into the storm. Teo's manning the stage to encourage folks to get silly on the dance floor, Percy's preparing for his Moopy run, Queen Bee's ready to face her first opponents. I know I can rely on the staff, but in a lot of ways, the gamers are our star talent for the day. It's their event. I need to support them. For starters, I wave over Teo. Everything set for today's dancing, Teo? In Teo fashion, he winks and gives me a thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Ready to rock, but can't stop to chat. Running the stage is my focus for the next few hours, and it's going to take every ounce of social juice I can squeeze out. If you need me, check me out during the lunch break, K? Phrasing, and K. Percy, world record time. You up for this? Absolutely. Whoa, okay, he definitely looks focused today, not his usual softy smiling self. Naomi set up a little camera to record the whole thing. When I set the record, I'll submit it as a new high score to defeat. The culmination of years of effort, all coming to a head. The pressure's well and truly on, isn't it? I can always try another day, yes, but this isn't for me. I mean, it never was for me, but today, it's also for you. It's all for you. For the Funplex, you mean? No, he meant for us. He meant for us, Hark. For you. This event is more than a way to put the Funplex on the map. It's like your own personal high score attempt, chasing a dream, always grasping just out of reach. I'd hate to let you all down. Morale improvement systems online. Aim the encouragement cannons. Hey, if you bungle, there's always Donkey Kong. Win or lose, your sister would be proud of you today. Is there anything I can do to make this easier? Win or lose, your sister would be proud of you today. Percy, I know how much this game means to you. How much it meant to your sister as well. But trust me on this, our loved ones care for us regardless, no matter where they are now. And even if you don't make the score today, she loves you. I know she'd be proud. Quite right, quite right. I'm glad I told you about her, Hark, that I shared my pain with you. Today, I'll turn that pain into joy by conquering Moopy in her name. Very well. For Stella, for myself, for you, and for the Funplex, I shall give it my all. Percy offers a quick salute, then marches off to war with Mr. Moopy's magic maze, having a seat on his stool to begin the run. Next up, checking in with...
What the f***?
Hark, what the F? Wow, this is why she and I do not get along. Hey, ready for the tournament?
Nope, no way.
No, I am not ready in the slightest. Not for this, not for him. With a subtle head nod, she indicates a fairly nondescript fellow with a t-shirt and jeans. Standard gamer gear. But there's an unusual design on the back of his jacket, like some wide-eyed fanged Oni? This is a local event, right? Funplex regulars, city scrubs, and a bunch of dance maniacs from Max. That's... yes? I mean, yes, that's what this is. Then why the F is the demon here? The who?
Hey!
Known
Listen.
on Western shores as the Demon and his home country of Japan as Kami, he's the top-rated Fist of Discomfort player in the world. As for your question, Miss B, I invited him. What?
Ooh.
You asked me to handle invitations for the tournament, remember? As part of my helpful assistance in setting up FunPalooza. Honestly, I was surprised he accepted my invitation. All the other top-rated pros turned it down. Flat. He even flew here from Japan in his own dime. Yen. Isn't that nice of him? Am I a terrible person for saying that I hope that he is able to take Queen Bee down a notch? I feel like she needs to be taken down a peg. I would actually be all for him, like, kind of humbling her a little bit, because I feel like she needs to... I feel like that it'll be good for her in the long run. Hark, did your magical phone fairy just put me dead in the crosshairs of the greatest player who ever lived? Have fun with that. Maybe? Yes, we'll go with yes. Sorry? I am effed. I am so completely effed. Yeah, it's nice knowing yes, toots. Queen Bee can't be losing morale now, and I can't have my friends so frantic over this. Plus, this is one of the main events, and when she's in top fighting form, she's an all-star entertainer. I've got to pump her up. Do I really? Alright, for the funplex. Queen Bee, kick his A. That means you've got this. You know his moves. Wouldn't be great upset if you won, though. Kick his A. That means you've got this. You know his moves. Wouldn't it be great upset if you won, though? That means you've got this. You know his moves. So, you've seen him in action before. That means you know what he's going to do before he does. He does it. Top-rated players are the ones in the top-rated players are the ones in the true crosshairs. This is your chance to take down the Demon, Queen Bee. I know you can do it. She squeaks out a smile, but it's not her usual radiantly confident grin. Yeah, true.
Well.
Okay, I've watched hundreds of his matches. I'll do this. Here goes nothing. Whatever, sister. As she marches off to join the tournament, I'm getting a sinking feeling. I'm sorry, I'm just really enjoying having one. I just need one character to give a hard time. I just need one character to rival with. Did I make a
mistake? My calculations estimated that having a top player would bring in at least 150% more attendance. I mean, I was just trying to help this event be the best it could be.
You did fine, Iris. Don't worry about it. You should have consulted with me first. I'll say you did fine, Iris. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Iris. I asked you to invite star players, and that hyped the event to the moon, and that's what you did. And even if the Demon beats Queen Bee, well, the Funplex wins.
Even so, I feel kind of bad. But it's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of the situation.
Humans are rarely purely quantitative.
Exactly!
That, oddly enough, cheers her up a bit. Right, that's everybody squared away. For the next few hours, it's Floor Attendant Hark on duty, making sure FunPalooza soars like an eagle, rather than a turkey. By and large, the event runs itself. Or rather, Teo, Ashley, Gavin, and Naomi keep it rolling. My job is to troubleshoot. And boy, howdy, is there trouble to shoot. Not 1 hour in and we've got problems. Even if they aren't major ones, I don't want even minor problems to mess up this event. Not even one glass of spilled milk. My stress level is so high that I might start bawling at the sight of it.
Beep beep!
Beep beep Hark, can I be of assistance? I'd like to make things up to you after that invitation snafu. Currently I'm detecting 3 problems for you to solve. Someone beating up a cabinet, a player loudly cursing at a game, and a crowd milling around the vending machines. As floor attendant and event manager, it's my duty to make things right. The crowd's already on edge from all the high-stakes competition. Where do I start, though? Can't have people punching the cabinets. Swearing up a storm's a problem around the kids. Sharks are circling the snack machines. Uh-oh. Swearing up a storm's a problem around the kids. We want the kids to come back. This is a family place. Of all the effing immature little stunts to pull, that mother effer. Whoa, settle down. Fortunately for me, the gamer recognizes me immediately, and thanks to my speech earlier. And also fortunately for me, she calms down considerably too. Sorry, glad you're here. I need your help. I mean, just look at this. Curious, I take my look at the currently top score on Qbert, which is registered to the initials ASS. Can you believe it? Someone beat my top score, then put in joke initials just to ruin my day. I know exactly who did it too. Steve, that son of a bee. He's always pulling stuff like this just to mess with me. Hey, there he is. Steve, get your ASS over here. Really? Steve glances over, and with a bemused smirk strolls on over to join us. Joy, something wrong? Steve the A. Of course something's wrong. You stole my high score, swearing Joy. Steve the A. Did I? Oh, hey, look at that. I guess I did. Stinks to be you, huh, Joy? And your initials are? Because I know for a fact Gavin wouldn't have let you register for the high score competition as ASS. So I played a little joke. So what? That's still my score up there. I'm taking home that trophy tonight. Urge to kill rising. Must control fist of death. Steve, you're disqualified. Use your real initials. Gavin's the scorekeeper today. He makes the call. Iris, can you verify any of these claims? Yeah, that's true. Steve, you're disqualified. Use your real initials. Gavin's the scorekeeper today. He makes the call. Iris, can you verify any of these claims? Wait, how do you know Steve is Mr. A exactly? Well, actually, Mr. ASS is a former WWE Tag Team Champ from 1990X. Steve here is decidedly just an ASS. And he said that was his score. Yeah, that's my score. What of it? Come at me, bro. We'll see about that. Iris?
Online.
Iris online. I need you to, CSI the situation for me. Oh, good idea. Tapping into the Funplex security monitor feed now. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Of the 5 individuals that played this game during the tournament, none matched the physical parameters of Steve. He didn't even put a quarter in, much less take the top score. So you're either a liar or a prankster. And Iris confirmed, you a liar. Confirmed, you a liar. You're out of the tournament. Be happy I'm the one laying this down instead of Gavin. He'd show you the door. What? You calling me a liar? I don't have to stand here and take this. You don't want me here? I'll give my business to Deco's Palace. And off he goes. Maybe I came on too strong, but I don't think he did deserve it. I didn't feel comfortable, bringing Gavin in, because Gavin probably would have more respect for me if I dealt with the situation on my own, and I did. Wow, that's some arcade justice right there. Thanks so much. Happy to help, but if you don't mind keeping the swearing to a minimum, we got kids here. For you, anything. Another case solved thanks to Detective Iris and her sidekick, Dr. Hark. Wait, I'm the sidekick now? And a doctor, don't forget. Well, as long as I'm a doctor. Okay, on to the next problem. The game is afoot. Can't have people punching the cabinets. The gamer is busy smacking the side of a Wild Rider cabinet. The fake plastic motorcycle handles on the front of the game rattle each time. No, this can't be happening. Sir, you're not allowed to hit the games. Plus, if Naomi saw this, he'd be as good as excommunicated. Oh, you're that guy I got mad at when the fat dude wouldn't stop playing Moopy, right? Hey, don't you dare call him fat. I will knock you down. No, I wouldn't actually. Because, yeah, that would not be good for the Funplex's image. But, sorry, I got anger issues. I'm trying to work on them, but would you just look at this? All the rotten luck. I got the top lap score. I did it, and now the game's frozen, right after crossing the finish line. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Wild Rider is one of our most problematic games, constantly freezing and going splat. Naomi fixes at least once a week. It was made in the early 2000X's with janky low polys and low production values as a whole. I'm sorry for hitting the game. I guess that was pretty rude of me. But is there anything you can do to help me keep my score? I got a real shot at winning this one. This guy rubs me the wrong way, but he seems sincere in his apology, and he's a paying customer today despite claiming he'd leave forever. So I should keep that ball rolling. Let's see. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? That's totally gonna lose his score. Let me check with Naomi and see if she can do anything. Iris, is there anything you can do here?